One of the desires for the U of A in health sciences was to be the premier sleep research center in the country. And what this is probably going to do is to be able to fulfill that mission.
This project is in the basement of an existing facility, which is really actually the perfect location for a sleep center because it does not have any of those daylight concerns and is also relatively noise-free and isolated from other surrounding functions in the building.
The center itself is based on 8 suites where subjects could come in and spend anywhere from overnight to up to weeks. What they're doing are metabolic studies, sleep deprivation studies, sleep apnea studies. And so all of those different programs needed to be accommodated. Sound isolation was critical, as was time isolation. There could be no cue as to time of day of the week, any of that. The other thing that came with that was the request to be able to control lighting from complete dark to daylight simulation. And what we ended up with were 2 individual suites that we could program the color and the temperature of the light and vary that over a period of time to simulate the circadian rhythm.
As expected in a basement of an existing facility, there were many utilities that we did not know that were there that we discovered during construction.
We found a buried sump pump. We found that we didn't have the drain lines where we thought they were. And probably one of the biggest discoveries was the main electrical feeders for the whole tower, 8 stories above us, was right in the middle of our space.
So it became really important that we worked closely with our design team and that Tom came to the site frequently.
So we had to think on our feet and make adjustments.
We were able to really work collaboratively together and come up with new layouts quickly and efficiently so that we could work around those existing conditions and continue through the construction process.
In order to facilitate the metabolic studies, subjects would have either blood drawn while they're sleeping, or they may have intravenous stimulants or what have you. And the whole idea was to be able to control the environment remotely from a control room that touched every suite. And what we were able to do for the metabolic for the IV was we came up with a pass-through that you could run the IV up to 35 feet. And what that allowed was the technicians never have to go in and disturb the subject while they're sleeping. They could do all of the manipulation from the control room. So it really was quite a significant advance. And it's one of the signature facilities now for health sciences.